And our solution is Wari-Setu, a USSD and AI voice-based emergency response system for the Pandpuri Wadi. Our goal is simple: to provide emergency assistance even when a pilgrim has no smartphone, no internet, and unreliable network connectivity. So basically, the Pandpuri Wadi is around 250 kilometers long and continues for nearly 20 days through rural Maharashtra. During peak crowd density, mobile networks can become overloaded. Many elderly Warkaris also use basic features phones without internet or application. Medical emergencies such as breathing problems, dehydration, or severe such as seizures and heart attacks can occur and require quick response. Existing systems can monitor crowds, but the missing layer is individual emergency response, identifying where a particular pilgrim is and connecting them to the nearest medical camp. So basically our solution is Wari-Setu solves this with one backend and two front-end doors. A pilgrim can either use a USSD menu or simply make a phone call. For voice calls, speech to text understands the emergency and text to speech provides confirmation. We use Dindy number and pilgrimage day to determine pilgrim's position on the route without depending on GPS. Our medical triage is deterministic, using predefined symptoms instead of allowing AI model to make life or death decisions. We also have a mobility branch that avoids dispatch when the pilgrim can reach basically use safely reach a medical booth without requiring help. System architecture is basically the architecture has five main layers. The pilgrim connects through USSD or voice. The gateway connects the request to our backend where state machine, mobility logic, and speech processing and location logic operate. The backend uses route schedules and medical camp data stored in our database. Finally, the request reaches the live dashboard and medical camp through SMS, while the pilgrim receives a voice or text confirmation. So how it works, the process is straightforward. The pilgrim dials the USSD code or calls the helpline and selects the emergency, and they provide their identity number and pilgrimage day, and backend maps this information to their position on the route and identifies the nearest medical camp. The camp receives emergency through dashboard or SMS and responds accordingly. Proof of concept. This is a working proof of concept. On the left you can see the USSD keypad screen where the person basically selects what issue they have. In the center we have AI voice IVR called basically TTS and STT for talking with the pilgrim, and on the right we have live response dashboard. Basically it shows the dashboard that the medical camps will have when they receive emergency and as such. So why Wari-Setu? Wari-Setu is different from smartphones, drones, CCTV and RFID based systems because it does not require a smartphone or a mobile data. It directly reaches the individual pilgrim. It determines location without GPS or cell tower guesswork, and it proactively identifies a potential separated pilgrim through roll call, and it connects an emergency to the nearest medical camp. So Wari-Setu complements existing crowd monitoring systems by adding missing individual emergency response layer. So feasibility and cost. Our solution is designed to be practical, not just conceptual. For the hackathon, we use a free tiers infrastructure and browser-based simulations. For production, instead we can use the telecom gateway, cloud infrastructure, SMS and speech services that can be replaced by the production provider. So impact and scalability. Wari-Setu can bring emergency support to elderly and feature phone users who are normally excluded from app-based systems. The mobility branch can reduce unnecessary medical dispatches, while the dashboard gives medical camps a real-time view of incoming cases. So, and because routes and medical camps are data-driven, the same architecture can be adapted to other large pilgrimages such as Kumbh and etc. So now the roadmap. Our roadmap has 4 stages. First is the hackathon prototype. Second is a pilot deployment on Dindi route for basically with real telecom connectivity. Third is expansion across the complete Wadi route, and finally the same architecture can be adapted to other routes and events as well. So now the Wari-Setu is built for pilgrim who may have never opened an app in their life. Instead of asking a pilgrim to adapt, the technology adapts to the pilgrim. That is Wari-Setu. Thank you.